Look, this little jerk stole my spot. She's such a little jerk. Hey everybody, my name is Sam. Welcome back to my channel. It is that time of year again. Today is the start of Dewey's 24-hour reverse readathon. So if you don't know, Dewey's readathon is something that happens like 2 to 3 times a year. And it usually takes place starting at 8 a.m. Eastern on a Saturday, and then it goes until 8 a.m. Eastern on Sunday. But the reverse readathon is one that starts at 8 p.m. Eastern on a Friday and goes through until Saturday evening. And so that is what is going on today, which is the 2nd of August. And I'm doing it. I'm participating. I did not set a TBR this time, which I usually do, but then I end up only sort of sticking to it anyway, so I decided against that this time. But I do think that my Dewey's is gonna have like a little bit of an accidental theme today, which is the most on-brand readathon for me ever. And I think I'm gonna read a bunch of plant books. I've been rereading The Day of the Triffids, and so I think I'm gonna finish that first. And then I've got some other stuff which I will update you guys on as I get to it. It is a little after 7, which is when the readathon starts my time because I live in the central time zone. So I'm gonna get to reading. Also say hello to Spencer. He's being a dick. Okay, bye. Hello again. So it is almost 11 o'clock. I finished my reread of Day of the Triffids. 5 stars. I love that book. Everybody knows I love that book. My channel art is inspired by that book. I hadn't read it in a really long time, so it was good to revisit it. So now I'm going to cleanse my palate from plant-related reading, and I'm going to read a short story in Meet Me in the Future by Cameron Hurley, which is a NetGalley arc that I have that I'm working my way through. And then I think I'm gonna maybe move on to The Girl with All the Gifts. So, I'll check in with you guys after I finish a short story and see where I'm at. So here's a fun update. My stupid cat just knocked my full cup of coffee over onto our beige carpeting. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Come on, dude. You're wasting the caffeine and also taking away from my reading time, as if I don't do that to myself enough by getting sidetracked watching YouTube videos and scrolling through Twitter. Thanks, bro. So it's been a while since I properly checked in, but in the time since my last update, I finished the second short story in Meet Me in the Future, which is Cameron Hurley's short story collection, which is coming out, I believe, this month. Future Sam here, and yes, it comes out on August 20th. And then I also started The Girl with All the Gifts. I'm only a couple of chapters in, but I'm really liking it so far. I was reading it while I was taking a bath because you guys know that's just how I live my life. And the water was starting to get cold, but I kept being like, oh, well, this chapters are really short, so I'll just read one more. And so I think that it's gonna really suck me in, and I'm gonna get through it really quick, which is awesome. And then I also started, for a little while in there, listening to Invasion of the Body Snatchers by Jack Finney, and I'm gonna be doing a little bit of that again now because I'm going to load my dishwasher, which it's 2 in the morning, so that's probably a weird thing to choose to do right now, but I'm a weird person, so that's just what we're gonna do. So I have returned to my couch and I am getting ready to resume reading The Girl with All the Gifts. I also made myself a snack after I loaded the dishwasher because you know my readathon vlogs, I always have to eat something at a weird time of night. So it seems appropriate that I am eating pierogies at 10 to 3 in the morning. These are frozen pierogies because ain't nobody got time to make them from scratch on this most sacred of days. I'm gonna get back to reading now and enjoy my pierogies and my wine glass full of ginger ale that I've poured myself, and I will check in with you guys a little bit later. So it is 3:54 a.m. and I'm 10 chapters into The Girl with All the Gifts, and like a fourth of the way done with Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and I think I'm going to take a nap because I'm getting very sleepy and I don't think I'm going to retain anything if I just keep trying to power through. So I am going to take a nap. I have my alarm set for 6, so 2 hours, and I will hopefully be back and able to get some more reading done. Okay, so good morning, everyone. It's like 7 a.m. right now, and I've been awake for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to settle in and get back to reading, but I'm also going to eat some breakfast. I have some coffee, and I've got some blueberry vanilla granola with milk that I like to eat like cereal. So I'm going to do that and read some more of Girl with All the Gifts. Okay, so I decided I wanted a change of scenery, and so I decided to come downtown, and I'm gonna go for a walk along the river and then listen to my audiobook while I'm walking for a while. And then I'm probably going to stop at Starbucks and just like chill there and read for a while and like get a coffee. So I brought my book with me as well as like my phone that has my audiobook on it, and maybe I'll take some cool little pictures and clips along the river walk. So I am back from my downtown adventure. I went for a walk on the Riverwalk, and then I went to Starbucks and got like some lunch and a drink because, coffee. I took some cute pictures along the Riverwalk, mostly of we have like a lot of sculptures along this like walking path through downtown, and a lot of them are like kind of weird. Unfortunately, I did not get a picture of the most infamous one while I was walking there today, which is a bronze statue of the character the Fonz from Happy Days, because the character is from Milwaukee, and a few years ago I guess it's more than a few years ago at this point, but they erected this bronze Fonz. So I didn't get a picture with him while I was walking today, but I will make up for it by inserting a photo of me standing with the bronze Fonz a couple of weeks ago here. Isn't he terrifying? So while I was gone, I got a good chunk read in Girl with All the Gifts, and I listened to the rest of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which I enjoyed, but not as much as I was expecting to. Like, I appreciate it for what it's done for sci-fi, but I do think that this is one of those instances where it makes a better movie. And so I have 2 versions of the movie on my watch list on Prime right now, and I'm excited to get to those in the near future. So I'll have to let you guys know what I think of those, but I gave it like 3 stars, which is still a pretty good rating, and I would say it's probably a 3.5 because I appreciate it for what it is, but it definitely wasn't my favorite vintage sci-fi I've ever read. So anyway, I'm home now, and I'm going to read some more of Girl with All the Gifts. I'm like not quite a third of the way through it, but that is really good. I'm having a great time reading that one. It's just like everything I want it to be. Hey everybody, just checking in because it's been a little bit since I checked in. I am a little over I'm a little under halfway through The Girl with All the Gifts. I'm still really loving it. I like most of the characters. I like that you kind of slowly learn more about them, but they're definitely like, most of them are definitely filling like a specific like archetype. They're like definitely a certain type of character. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I have about 4 hours left of the readathon, so I should be able to finish it because I've got like a little over 200 pages left. And so that's plenty of time. I just keep getting distracted, which happened, I think, the last time I did a readathon vlog too. I don't know why, but like that's where my head's at today. But if I finish this book today, I will actually complete my Goodreads goal for the year, and it's August 3rd. So that would be kind of awesome. Anyway, I'm in my kitchen right now because I was gonna pour myself some ginger ale because I love ginger ale. It's a delicious beverage. But I was also gonna check on the soup that I have going in the slow cooker right now. Let me show you the soup that I'm making for dinner. I'm making this delicious soup comprised of whatever shit was in our fridge. It's chicken, and then I have like a chicken broth base or whatever. And I also mixed in some tomato sauce because I really like tomatoey chicken soups. And then some chili powder and seasonings and a bunch of different kinds of frozen vegetables that we had. Anyway, I'm gonna go get my ginger ale now and go back to reading The Girl with All the Gifts because I just need to pull my shit together. Hey, so it is 7:01 p.m. I have reached the end of the readathon and I did not finish The Girl with All the Gifts. I have like 81 pages left, or 82, somewhere in there. My grand page total for the day is 664 pages, and that's from 4 different books. So I was not quite halfway through Day with the Triffids, which I was rereading, so I finished that. So I read 117 pages of that. I read all of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, which was 216 pages. I read 320 pages from Girl with All the Gifts, and then I read 11 pages from Meet Me in the Future, which was like one short story. So that's pretty good for one day. I'm pretty happy about it. And also, like, pretty on brand. It was, like, all sci-fi, and a lot of it was, like, killer plant matter of some kind, which is kind of cool. It's been a good day. I've enjoyed everything that I've read. So I'm gonna go, because in about 30 minutes, I have a Skype date with Janelle from All the World's a Page. We just buddy read a book called Version Control by Dexter Palmer, and we are going to talk about the last chunk of it. I will link her channel in the description. You guys should all go subscribe to her. Anyhow, that's it for me, I guess. Have a great day, guys. Bye.